All right, ladies and gentlemen, mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all know what day it is, y'all know what time it is, and y'all know who y'all looking at. I want to welcome y'all to another episode of Club Pizzle. As y'all already know, this is Pizzle, Don P, Pie God, all of these good things. Thank everybody for y'all continued support of this platform and of this network. We are here on the Happy Hour Network. And I'm just letting y'all know right now, this is not a live recording. There we go. This is not a live recording. This is recorded early. Literally, I'm recording this at 6:55 because I'm planning on doing what I got to do, and I'm going to be sitting here watching the game. I'm going to air this. It's going to air at its regular time, but y'all are also welcome to mute the game because I have to watch the game today. So y'all can mute the game and listen to me and just do what y'all do. Call it a day. Do it like that. But again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Before I get into everything I need to get into, this week or today actually is my wife's birthday. I want to give a special birthday to my wife, Simidar. Today is her birthday. We will be celebrating her birthday tomorrow. We having a party at the crib. All of my people that rock with me, y'all know the vibes. Y'all are welcome to come through. Weirdos, don't even think about it. If I don't know you personally, please do not inbox me and ask me what my address is, because the answer is going to be no. Yeah, we're gonna party tomorrow for her birthday. She's celebrating, like, this is the week that we just celebrating for this weekend. Yeah, it's a lot going on at my house. Nieces, daughters, sister-in-laws. Like it's a madhouse at my crib today. Everybody's over. I'm trying to find a pocket to record. I just been, it's just been one of those type of weeks for me, y'all. Like working and everything, and still, you know, I'm still thinking about this fight, and there's a lot coming out about this fight, and there's some things that I didn't get an opportunity to speak on Sunday when I did this late edition. So yeah, I'm giving y'all something 4 days right back. 4 days. I gotta do something for the people. Y'all be waiting, so I gotta give my people what they want. Yes, I'm holding my microphone. I don't feel like using a microphone stand. I'm being lazy today, so I can be lazy. Leave me alone. In the 5 days since this fight, in the 4 days since I've recorded, there's been a lot of stuff coming out. There's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of internet talk. It's just been a whole lot of everything. And I feel a way. I feel like a lot of this talk that is going on is taking away from the performance of Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford put together an all-time great performance last Saturday, but all everyone wants to talk about is Errol Spence Jr. and the excuses. And it's not even him. It's fans of Errol Spence Jr. and people who have never seen Terrence Bud Crawford fight or thought that Errol Spence was just going to run through Terrence Crawford because they never seen Terrence Crawford fight anybody. Or maybe they seen one fight and just thought that this thing was just going to be a breeze and it was going to be easy, and bam. Y'all are this. I do not understand this day and age that we live in, where when greatness happens, people like to poo-poo greatness. I will never understand why people hate greatness. I don't think our parents did that. I don't think our grandparents did that. I don't think my great grandparents did that. I'm pretty sure my great great grandfather saw Jack Johnson fight or listened to Jack Johnson on the radio. This is before television. I'm talking about great great. My great granddad, Sam McCollum, may he rest in peace. I'm pretty sure they listened to the Jack Johnson fight on the radio and was excited for Jack Johnson. I'm pretty sure my granddad and my great grand, like all of my grandfathers on both sides of my family, listened and or watched Joe Louis and appreciated what they had in the moment. They didn't say, oh, well, this, that, and he's this, and what about this guy? Or like, it wasn't a lot of that. Y'all, you haters, and that's exactly what it is. It's a lot of haters who just throw shade because I'm starting to see so much stuff. I saw a post, and a lot of the boxing sites posted this. You know, putting Bud up against Floyd. Why can't you just let Bud enjoy his moment? And then I thought about it. They didn't let Floyd enjoy his moment. Every time Floyd got a big W at 140 or 147, they were pitting him or putting him saying, well, will he beat Sugar Ray Leonard? Would he have beaten Thomas the Hitman Hearns? Would he have beaten Roberto Duran? Would he have beaten Marvelous Marvin Hagler? Would he have stood against the Four Kings? And me personally, the only boxer that I think would have beat Floyd Mayweather is Marvelous Marvin Hagler. That's it. And that's because Marvelous Marvin Hagler is my favorite boxer ever. And Floyd is on my favorite list. Floyd might be 2 or 3 on that list. He's 2 on that list. Marvin, Floyd, Roy Jones Jr., Mike Tyson. And my 5th might be Thomas Hearns. Or maybe Sugar Ray Leonard. One of the Four Kings. Or another one of the Four Kings of yesteryear. But y'all are taking Bud's moment away from him. Y'all ain't learned nothing from this fight. I'm trying to watch my mouth, y'all. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to watch my mouth. Trying to get some monetization going on. I'm trying not to curse. I'm doing good so far. But to poo-poo a man's moment when he just put on one of the greatest boxing performances we've ever seen, overmatched another pound-for-pound great, and y'all don't have anything else better to do but to hate on his moment. I'm going to give some more salutes to Bud. It was a boxing clinic. It was one of the greatest performances ever seen. And I'm looking at, I got ESPN's pound for pound ratings. I put out my top 5 pound for pound. And my top 5, I'm gonna put my top 5 up first. I'm gonna give my top 5 pound for pound guys, and then I'll read off ESPN's list. But my top 5 was, in this my top 5. This is the thing about lists. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people being mad at lists and what a lot of people are doing with, how people feel about things. It's their opinion. You can't get mad at people's opinions. I had to learn this, and I had to figure this out. It's like, it's their opinion. You can't get upset at people's opinions. Y'all be mad at Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith And it's so funny that y'all are mad at them. They sat there and took the time to make their list. And all y'all did was sat there and take the time to talk about how much y'all hate their list and how much y'all disagree with their list. And to me, that's just corny. It's the ultimate corny. My top 5. This is I did 5. My top 5: Terrence Bud Crawford, Naoya Inoue, Tank Davis, Canelo Alvarez, Tyson Fury. That's my 5. I did 5. I challenged myself. Can you do 5? 10 is too easy. Because 10, I can pick my 10 and then I can order them. Doing this 5, it's like, all right, how can I do this? Terrence Crawford, two-time undisputed champion in 2 different weight classes. Inoue just dominated he just put on the second most dominant performance. We saw 2 boxing clinics in 1 week, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me, my allergies is acting up. It's a little warm outside. But we just saw 2 all-time great performances, and those 2 guys are the top 2 this is my pound for pound. And I won't argue anybody who has Inoue number 1 over Bud. I won't argue that just because Inoue is just as much as a capable fighter as Terrence Crawford. He beat someone that was also as equally as great. Inoue moved up a weight class and didn't miss a step. Shout out to Cool Boy Steph too, man. Cool Boy took his L. Same thing with Earl Spence. Earl Spence, they real ones. It's like, all right, I lost. No excuse. They beat me. Wasn't my best performance. I'm going to move on. Tank Davis is 3rd for me. Coming off his W against Ryan Garcia in another one of the big fights, a big matchup this year. Tank is one of the great ones, and Tank has a chance to become pound for pound number 1 if he can clean out 135, and he can clean out 140 if he decides to move up to 140. But it's a lot of guys down at 135 looking for a fight. Shakur Stevens is looking for a fight. Vasily Lomachenko is looking for a fight. Teofimo Lopez, he beat Pitbull already. It's some guys down there at 135, and it's a few guys at 140. Devin Haney is the undisputed 135-pound champion. He's gonna move up to 140 to fight, which was announced, and he's gonna come back down to 135. At least he says, but they're gonna strip him of that belt. They're gonna try one of his belts is going to get stripped, so there is going to be a interim championship or a vacated championship match between probably Shakur Stevens and Vasily Lomachenko, which I'm all the way here for. Canelo Alvarez, I mean, he has to be up there somewhere. If he's not in your top 5, he has to be in your top 10. And if he's not there, then you don't know boxing and you're not qualified to talk about boxing. And I got Tyson Fury at 5. And I could have put Alexander Usyk there. I could have put Shakur Stevenson there. I could have put Errol Spence Jr. there. Errol Spence Jr. is still one of the top 10 pound-for-pound fighters in the world. He just ran up against the best. And before this fight, I think I had Errol Spence Jr. probably at maybe 4 or 5 or maybe even 3. Maybe even 2. I mean, he doesn't drop that far. No one should have Errol Spence Jr. outside of their top 10 pound-for-pound guys. That's just how I feel. And that's my personal opinion. ESPN's pound-for-pound rankings. I'm going to start at 10. At 10, they have Gervonta Tank Davis. At number 9, they have Shakur Stevenson. At number 8, they have Devin Haney. At number 7, they have Arturo Beterbiev. At number 6, they have Tyson Fury. At number 5, they had Dimitri Bivol. At number 4, Canelo Alvarez. Number 3, Alexander Usyk. Number 2, Naoya Inoue. Number 1, Terrence Bud Crawford. I have a little bit of a beef here, again, because Errol Spence Jr. isn't there. And again, this is ESPN's list. It's their list. Cool thing about lists, you can make your own. I may not agree with them there. I believe Errol Spence Jr. needs to be in that top 10. And if I was to take anybody out, it would probably be a THRU Beterbiev. And that's just me. That's just my feeling on that whole thing. And again, I'm not upset at their list. I just respectfully disagree with their list, but it's their list. I'm trying to think of what else, man. I think I might be done with boxing for the time being. I am not talking about Jake Paul and Nick, Nate, whoever, whichever one of them Diaz's. I don't care about that. That's not the kind of boxing that I'm into. I don't care. I hope they both lose. How about that? What a double knockout. I ain't watching it. I'm not buying it. I won't support it. I will not support that Paul brother. I just won't. I'm not a fan of his. As you guys are watching this, y'all should have the game on mute. It is Hall of Fame weekend. The Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets are currently in Canton, Ohio, probably warming up, or they're playing right now. As I'm recording this, they're warming up. But as you guys are watching this, they are probably in the locker room warming up, taped up, getting ready. I'm not expecting to see any starters. I mean, that's safe for next week. But it's gonna be a good game. I mean, it's gonna be a game. It's football. It's the first football game of the year. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm gonna be sitting back with a glass of whiskey and some food, and I am going to watch that game, and I'm gonna be watching it with bated breath, just because it's football and just because it is my Cleveland Browns. But again, this is Hall of Fame weekend, so that means the Pro Football Hall of Fame has a new class. I gotta find a way to get my roadcaster close. I think I might get my small table back. I might bring my small table back and get that there. But I just got a whole lot of things going on over here at down here in Club PIZZLE at the studio here, man. Y'all see I got my green screen behind me, got my logo behind me, got my logo back here. Hold on, wait. Got my logo. Bam. Y'all know what the damn logo is. I ain't got to try to point to it. It's right there. It's there. It's up there. But the class of 2023, they were announced on January. They were announced in January before the Super Bowl. They were announced during the NFL honors, and it goes as follows: Rondé Barber. I'm gonna just run through all the guys. Rondé Barber. This is his third year. It was his third year of eligibility. No, 6-year eligibility. Third year as a finalist. He played corner and safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from 1997 to 2012 in 241 games. He started 215 consecutive regular season games, 224 if you count the postseason, 47 interceptions, 14 defensive and special teams touchdowns. One of them I remember vividly, the NFC Championship game in Philadelphia, where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won their first game in weather under like 60 degrees or something like that. He is the only player in NFL history with 45 interceptions and 25 sacks. 3-time Pro Bowl selection, 3-time All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler, member of the NFL's All-Decade Team of the 2000s. He led the NFL in interceptions in 2001, led the Buccaneers 6 times in interception. He was a team captain 9 times. Just one of those guys. Y'all know his brother Tiki was the more famous brother because he played the more famous glamour position of running back. And congratulations, Rondé Barber, Tampa Bay Buccaneer, getting an opportunity to watch him play. Congratulations, Rondé. Next up, Don Coryell. He in his 36th year of eligibility, He was a finalist 7 times. He was a coach. He coached for the St. Louis Cardinals from 1973 to 1977, and he coached the San Diego Chargers from 1978 to 1978 to 1986. He passed away on July 1st of 2010. He led both the Cardinals and the Chargers to playoff extensions. He was the AP NFL Coach of the Year in 1974, the UPI and PFWA's NFC Coach of the Year in 1974, the PFWA's AFC Coach of the Year in 1979, led the Cardinals to the 1974 and 75 Eastern Division Championship. From 1979 to 1981, the Chargers earned AFC West Crown division titles. His offense, Eric Coryell, he is one of the innovators. He gave y'all the whole route tree. He is one of those, one of the best. He won 100 games both as a coach in college. He won 127 games in college, and he won 114 as a pro. His coaching tree has guys like Joe Gibbs and John Madden. He is also a member of the College Football Hall of Fame, and he is a serviceman in the U.S. Army. So, Don Eric Coryell. Next up is Chuck Howley. This is his 45th year of eligibility. Damn. My first curse word, and I got 22 minutes in. He was a finalist. This was his first year as a finalist. He was a linebacker. He played from 1958 to 1959 with the Chicago Bears, and from 1961 to 1973 with the Dallas Cowboys. That is 180 games total. From the University of West Virginia, he was the 7th pick in the first round of the 1958 NFL Draft. He is a 3-time All-Southern Conference selection, Conference Player of the Year in 1957 at West Virginia. Retired after 2 seasons with the Chicago Bears with what was considered a career-ending knee injury during training camp in 1959. Decided to make a comeback in 1961 after playing in an alumni game. Traded to Dallas prior to the 1961 season. He is the MVP of Super Bowl V. He was the first defensive player and first non-quarterback to win a Super Bowl MVP. And he also is the only player to ever be named MVP of the Super Bowl coming from the losing team. Finished his career with 25 interceptions for 2 touchdowns, 6-time Pro Bowler, 5-time All-Pro, 2nd team All-Pro in 1971, and he was named to the Dallas Cowboys Ring of Honor in 1977. Ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Howley. Next up is Joe Klecko, 30th year of eligibility. He's been retired for 30 years. 35 years, because you need 5 years before you can be eligible for the Hall of Fame. This was his first year as a finalist. He was a defensive lineman. He played defensive end, he played defensive tackle, he played nose tackle. And yes, there is a difference between defensive tackle and nose tackle. Do your Googles. I ain't got time to explain it. I got stuff to do real quick. He played for the New York Jets from 1977 to 1987, and he played for the Indianapolis Colts in 1988. 12 seasons, 155 games. He was drafted 144th overall in 1977 by the New York Football Jets. He was a 6th-round draft pick. He teamed with Abdul Salam, Mark Gastineau, and Marty Lyons to form one of the top defensive lines in the NFL, known as the New York Sack Exchange. He was named the Defensive Player of the Year in 1981. He led the league with 20.5 sacks. First team All-Pro twice, 4 Pro Bowls, moved the nose tackle during 1985. He is the second player in NFL history to be selected to the Pro Bowl at 3 different positions. He is one of only 5 Jets to have his number retired. That's the number 73, along with Dennis Byrd, Hall of Famers Joe Namath, Don Maynard, and Curtis Martin. And he also was inducted into the Temple University Sports Hall of Fame in 1987. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Klecko. We all remember the New York Stock Exchange. I mean, and I'm kind of wearing some shirt memorabilia from that, the Marathon by the Lake, Browns versus Jets. And how ironic, the Browns and Jets are playing in the Hall of Fame game right now, currently. We're probably watching some guys right now that will be running security or some security detail or selling you or be calling you and selling you some insurance or something like that, man. I'm going to just... Next up, Darrelle Revis, first ballot Hall of Famer, cornerback from 2007 to 2012 with the New York Jets, 2013 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2014 with the New England Patriots, 2015 and 2016 back with the New York Jets, and 2017 with the Kansas City Chiefs. He played 11 seasons, 145 games total, first round, 14th overall selection out of the University of Pittsburgh. He started all 16 games during his rookie season. He made all rookie, started at left corner for the Patriots, had 1 sack and 1 solo tackle. He has a Super Bowl there. All Pro 4 times, 7-time Pro Bowler, all decade team of the 2010s. The team MVP for the Jets from 2009 and 2011. He has 29 career interceptions, 3 of them for touchdowns. He defended 139 passes. In 2009, he led the NFL with 31 passes defense. He was second in defensive player of the year voting in 2009, and he is also the owner and sole proprietor of Revis Island. We watched a season, those of y'all who were old enough to remember, and you shouldn't be because this wasn't this long ago. We watched this man shut down the cream of the crop in the NFL. The Calvin Johnsons, the AJ Greens, the Julio Joneses of the world, the Chad Ochocinco's, whoever lined up, Randy Moss for a little bit, and then Moss kind of cooked him, and it was kind of like over for him. But Revis Island was a real thing. He has one of the greatest single seasons where he locked down so many all-time great Hall of Fame and future Hall of Fame wide receivers. Revis was just that great. Now, I can speak on Revis because I watched a lot of Revis. Revis Island was real. He's one of the best cornerbacks to ever play this game. Where would he rank? I can't say that right now. Like off the top of my head, I would have to. I mean, Dion is number 1, and then you can fill in whoever the hell else you want to fill in there. But Darrelle Revis, y'all. Ken Riley played for the Cincinnati Bengals from 1969 to 1983. Damn, that's a long time to play corner. 5'11", 181 pounds. He played 15 seasons with the Bengals, 207 games. He was a 6th-round draft pick, 135th overall in 1969 from the Florida A&M. HBCU, let's give it up. He was known as the Rattler, Mr. Bango, and Mr. Consistency. He played quarterback at Florida A&M and was converted. He played 15 seasons, 207 games, 65 interceptions, all pro in 1983, the year I was born. AP All AFC in 1975 and 1976, held or shared 6 Cincinnati Bengal records. Through his final season with the Bengals, led the team in kickoff return yardage during his rookie season, earned the AFC interception title in 1976, 1982, and 1983. Led the Bengals in interceptions 7 times. He is tied for 5th with Charles Woodson on the NFL's career interceptions list, described by Hall of Fame coach Paul Brown as a model football player and a real gentleman. Youngsters would do well to pattern themselves after him. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Riley. Got a couple more. This one is like this is a close. This one, Joe Thomas. I should have got my picture, the picture that I have with Joe Thomas. But y'all will see that picture a whole lot this weekend. Y'all follow me on Facebook and Instagram. So y'all going to see a lot. First ballot Hall of Famer. Cleveland Brown from 2007 to 2017, 11 seasons, 167 games. Third overall pick in 2007. He is the Outland Trophy winner as the nation's top interior lineman and a consensus All-American following his senior season at Wisconsin. Started at left tackle all 16 games for the Browns in his rookie season. He was second in Offensive Rookie of the Year voting to Adrian Peterson. Known for his strength, agility, and durability, he played a NFL record 10,363 consecutive snaps. And that ended when he suffered a triceps tear against the Tennessee Titans, which was his last game. He only allowed 30 sacks in his career. He went up against every great defensive end, outside linebacker, pass rush specialist. First offensive lineman ever to be named to the Pro Bowl in his first 10 seasons. First team All-Pro 6 times, second team All-Pro twice, named to the All-Decade team of the 2010s. He's a community guy. He was the Browns Walter Payton Man of the Year 3 times, and he had a pretty damn good beer at Great Lakes Brewing Company. Shout out to all my people at Great Lakes. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Thomas. Next up, we have Zach Thomas. This was his 4th year as a finalist and his 10th year of eligibility. He played for the Miami Dolphins from 1996 to 2007, and he played with the Dallas Cowboys in 2008. 13 seasons, drafted in the 5th round out of Texas Tech in 1996. As a rookie, he got 3 interceptions. 1 he took back for a pick 6, 139 tackles, 49 assisted, and 2 sacks. He was the team MVP in the AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year in 1996. Was the Dolphins leader in tackles for 10 seasons, 100 tackles in each of his first 11 seasons. He had 22 tackles, 14 solo in a playoff game against the Baltimore Ravens. He set the Dolphins' career record with 4 interceptions returned for touchdowns. He has 17 interceptions for his career. He has 20 and a half career sacks. He has 168 starts, which is the most by a Dolphins defensive player. The first player in team history to win the leadership award. He was voted by his teammates 3 times. First team All-Pro 5 times. All-Pro second team twice. And a 7-time Pro Bowler. Ladies and gentlemen, Zach Thomas. And finally, we have DeMarcus Ware. He should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer. How the hell he didn't get in last year, we don't know. He played 12 seasons, 2005, 2013 for the Dallas Cowboys, 2014 to 2016 with the Denver Broncos. He was drafted 11th overall in 2005 out of Troy State. He started all 16 games as a linebacker in his rookie year. He had 58 tackles and 8 sacks, which led the Cowboys. He led the Cowboys in sacks 8 seasons. He led the NFL with 20 sacks in 2008 and 15 and a half in 2010. He played on only one losing team during his career. He led his team to 5 playoff appearances. He started at weak side linebacker for the Broncos in Super Bowl 50 in that W, where he had 3 solo tackles, 2 assists, 2 sacks, and 4 hits on the quarterback. His career stats include 138 and a half sacks, 3 passes, interception, 1 as a pick six, 2 fumbles for a touchdown. He is still the Dallas Cowboys career sack leader, 4-time Pro Bowler, 3-time second team All-Pro, 9 Pro Bowls, and named to the NFL's All-Decade team in the 2000s. Ladies and gentlemen, DeMarcus Ware. That's a heck of a Hall of Fame class. Like, that's a very impressive Hall of Fame class. Now, before I get out of here, I just want to run through the power rankings, the NFL power rankings. It's never too early for them. I'm gonna just run through the teams, and I'm gonna stop if I don't agree with one. But at number 32, the Arizona Cardinals, of course, I'm going to agree with that one. Like, they're the worst team. And Kyler Murray, you got to get yours together, new coach. The Houston Texans, actually, I got the Houston Texans as the worst. And then the Cardinals right behind them. Number 30, the Chicago Bears. They could be higher. The 29, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Damn, I guess the Baker Mayfield effect is real. Number 28, the Indianapolis Colts. That is a team in so much disarray. I don't even know who the hell their head coach is. And Zaire Franklin, please, you got to get out of Indy, bro. 27, the Atlanta Falcons. 26, the Carolina Panthers. They should be higher. By the way, I will have full NFL. I'm going to do a preview. I'm going to break down each division. I'm trying to figure out which week I'm going to do that because my wedding anniversary is coming up the first week in September. And I'm going to be on vacation the week before week 1. And I really do not want to do any recording while I'm on vacation. I don't plan on being in Cleveland. So I'm going to be doing some. Y'all, let's just get y'all NFL preview. 25, the Las Vegas Raiders. 24, the Green Bay Packers. They could be higher. At 23, the Washington Commanders. 22, Tennessee Titans. 21, Los Angeles Rams. They should be higher. 20, the New England Patriots. They could be higher. 19, the Denver Broncos. They probably will be higher. 18, New Orleans Saints. 17, New York Giants. They could possibly be a little higher than that. 16, Detroit Lions. They really should be higher. 15, the Minnesota Vikings. Damn, coming off of 13-4, they got them at 15. 14, Pittsburgh Steelers. 13, my Cleveland Browns. I'm not going to argue that. I'm just not going to argue it. 12, Seattle Seahawks. 11, New York Jets. 10, top 10, Los Angeles Chargers. 9, Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm really not mad at that, to be honest. 8, Baltimore Ravens. Come on, man. You can't be serious. That means the entire AFC North division is top 14. We got the toughest division. That division is tough. I'll get more to that. Number 7, the Miami Dolphins. With Jalen Ramsey going down and Dalvin Cook probably not going there. We'll see. Number 6, the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to just move. Dallas Cowboys at number 6. I'm going to move on. Number 5, the San Francisco 49ers. Number 4, the Buffalo Bills. Number 3, the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 2, the Cincinnati Bengals. And number 1, the Kansas City Chiefs. That is according to Bleacher Report. It's their list. I don't agree with it. I can move a lot of those teams around, and maybe next week I'll give my official, like I'm a place them in where I think they are. I think on Bleacher Report's list, I think Carolina is way too low. I think the Minnesota Vikings might be too low. I think they have the Baltimore Ravens too high. I just say the Chiefs and the Eagles are 1 and 2. Everybody else, you can just fill in. The Eagles, they lost a lot of pieces, but they still have Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts has his money. They still have that offense. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, they got some dogs up there. And, of course, the Kansas City Chiefs have that man that goes by the name of Patrick LeVon Mahomes. Other news, other NBA stuff going on. James Harden and Dame Lillard still haven't been traded. So we're just gonna just say okay. And apparently the Miami Heat are the only team in the running to get Dame Lillard. Nobody's even putting up any offers. James Harden wants to play for the Clippers. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they want to trade for him. I don't know if they really want to trade for him. I have no idea there. I don't want to talk about Jim Irsay. I don't want to. Let's just talk about that real fast before we get out of here. His comments were despicable, and they sounded very racist, very just it. They sounded bad. They sounded horrible. When I die, if I die, nobody's going to trade for Jonathan Taylor. He demands a trade. Is this what the NFL has come to? A player demands a trade and an owner or a GM comes out of his face to say stupid shit. Yeah, 43 minutes and I'm dropping one of those. Is that what the league has come to? Is that what we've come to nowadays? I'll never understand that. Jim Irsay is a sick individual. He should be forced to sell his team. I have my reservations about that because they forced Daniel Snyder to sell his team and they rewarded him. They took his team from him, but they rewarded him by giving him, what was it? How much? It was some billions. What I think they should do in those situations where they force an owner out and they force an owner to sell his team, I think the owner, like you sell the team for whatever you want to sell them for. The only money you should get back is the money that you paid for the team. And the rest of that money should be spread out amongst the rest of the teams in the NFL. NFL, but who am I? I'm just a dude with a microphone and a podcast, right? With that being said, y'all, we're going to wrap this thing up. I don't have anything else to say. I mean, there's nothing going on in basketball. The Women's World Cup is going on. SummerSlam is happening. I might do some post-SummerSlam stuff on Sunday as a happy hour special. I don't know. But yeah, just continue to support this platform. I am going to be making some announcements. I'm gonna make an announcement here on Club PIZZLE next week. You know, on the future of a certain podcast. If y'all on my Facebook, y'all saw the post. So I'm going to be doing that. Again, man, thank y'all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate y'all. I love everyone here. Thank y'all for the support of this platform. Last thing, and then I'm really getting out of here because I'm pushing. I'm not pushing for time, but I did campaign to get myself nominated for the Best of Cleveland, the Scene Magazine Best of Cleveland, and I was not made a finalist. Yes, I'm still feeling the way about it. I'm still kind of mad about it, but a brother got a pod. I just didn't get I didn't get nominated. And I'm a little upset about that. Everybody who did vote for me and write my name in as a voter, for best local podcast. I should have entered best sports talker, but I didn't. I should have told y'all to put me in there next year, y'all. Next year, get me there. I'm going for those awards. When OEA nominations come around, you best believe I'm putting my name in the hat, and I'm gonna need all of y'all support. I'm going for all awards and all accomplishments. I had some other things that I was gonna say, but I've kind of cooled down a little bit. I'm still upset, but things didn't work out. Congratulations to everybody who was nominated. Congratulations and good luck. But I'm gonna be upset about it. I'm gonna be sour about it. But again, thank everybody who did vote for me and write my name in and feel like and gave me words of encouragement this week. I appreciate y'all. But we're gonna get out of here. Y'all probably enjoying the game. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. All of my people, y'all know the people who know me, come party with us tomorrow. Partying for the wife and her birthday. We're gonna be jamming. I'm gonna be on the ones and twos. Yes, I am DJing my wife's party. I am going to be playing DJ. So pull up. I'm gonna let y'all know that I'm playlist guy. Also, announcements. I'm gonna be making. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so tired. I'm gonna be making some announcements next week. I'm gonna be making a few announcements next week. So just be ready. Be tuned in to my Facebook Live, maybe my IG Live, and all of those good things. But just be ready for those. Y'all know what it is, man. Always. There we go. Always protect your peace. Protect your energy. The message is more important than the messenger. And creator, be great. Stay positive, because negative energy is trash. Peace.